Where should I put this thing? Man?
You could put it
right in
yeah, you could
front
put
and center.
It here, yeah, front and center. I mean,
how's that look?
you know what's great is last time you were on the show, you were on your way to WrestleMania, and I said next time you come on my show, you're gonna have 2 belts. Well, you do have 2 belts. Come on now.
He predicts the future as well.
Yeah, I predict the future. Oh my gosh, it just feels cool even just to hold that thing.
That, right?
Yeah.
It just looks good there.
Yeah, it looks. I'm leaving it here for the whole rest.
Everybody
of the...
take a picture of this.
Yeah, please, yeah. When you were a kid, dreaming about even wrestling, did you ever think you'd make it this big?
I've always had great faith and confidence that I was going to be something, but you don't really know what that thing is, and you don't really know how far it's going to go. So early on, I just wanted to be a football player. You know, watching the Super Bowl, picturing myself, you know, I'm going to Disney World, you know, that moment.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And then I just tie it into WrestleMania and thinking that that's exactly how it's going to feel, you know.
You get there, but you don't expect to win and actually be the champ.
And be double champ, too.
And do, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you're making history.
Yeah.
Speaking of WrestleMania, Royal Rumble is tomorrow, okay? But that kicks off the road to WrestleMania.
That's right.
And fans, there's a lot of speculation on the socials, on the Twitters, on everything saying maybe possibility of Roman Reigns versus The Rock.
That's been like, you know, the rumors, and there's been a huge buzz on that for a long time now. I mean, for years now, but it's really picked up in the past couple of years. I believe he just came out with a statement saying that he's not going to be, you know, ready in time, which that's the face that, you know, everyone's making. Like, hold on, wait, he trains every single day.
Yeah, the guy's ready for, the guy's ready for anything. Yeah, exactly.
But to his defense, it's one thing to train with weights and, you know, the bodybuilding and to look the part, but to be able to get in the ring and do a main event match, a championship match, a universal, you know, an undisputed WWE championship match, it takes a lot of conditioning. It beats up your body. So there's more that goes into it than just training in the weight room.
It's a different way to work out.
It's a professional athlete type of situation where you have to condition, you have to, you know, he does 2 out of the 3 things perfectly. His nutrition and his weight training is on point, but you have to condition yourself, and you got to be ready to fall down. You know, that's
especially
you never get away from that.
Especially if you're going up against Roman Reigns.
Oh,
yeah.
That's number 1, Dwayne.
Exactly.
When you're going up against Roman Reigns, you better get ready to fall down.
Yeah. Who else is in the mix?
Well, that's the beauty of it now is we've got so much stuff going on. Right now, we got Sami Zayn that's in the mix. He's been within my bloodline. We've been doing some beautiful TV over the past 6 months. We have another guy by the name of Cody Rhodes who's coming back from injury. He was super white hot. If you go back to, I believe it was a Hell in a Cell match he had with Seth Rollins, his pectoral muscle was completely torn, like in half. So if you go back and look, it's completely black and a giant bruise covering this guy. 1/4 of his body is completely broken. And he goes out there and he puts on like a 40-minute performance and just completely wins over our entire fan base. So a lot of guts, a lot of courage out of him, and he's going to be coming back soon too. You
were telling me something backstage. You were like,
I'd smack all of them? Yeah, that's...
No, you just said that too, yeah. But I was saying, like, I was talking about, like, what if I was a WWE superstar? What would my move be or whatever? You know, people probably do this. But then you were like, you got to have a fire up. You got to... What is a fire up?
We got to have passion, right? You know what I mean? We can't just, as a WWE superstar, you don't just slam a guy and just sit there stoically. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have some emotion. You got to be able to emit energy, and that's what we do. You got to be able to fire up. You got to be able to lose your, you know, I don't want to start cursing in here, but you got to be able to lose it. You know?
You got to lose your, but do you say something when you do it, or you just?
Anything. It's funny, because like nowadays, the default like fire up line is, let's go. You hear it all the time. Let's go. Let's effing. They always do the same thing. Right?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
I think I could top. Let's go.
I think we can do better than that. I think we got enough creative energy here to do better than that. What do you got?
What if? Because I was saying, I was like, my villain, probably my biggest thing I battle is with hosting a show is sleep. People are falling asleep.
Sleepy folks.
Yeah. So what if my catchphrase was "wake up"?
Now we're talking. I
Right?
mean, human caffeine right here.
Where do I look?
I think down the pipe. You got like 6 of them here, so pick one.
Wake! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Hey, he kind of built it too. He hit that wave.
Yeah, I built it. Yeah. Now I hurt something. I think the left side of my body is bruised. Oh, no. It's bruised. Can we talk Royal Rumble?
Please, let's do it.
Well, you're facing off against Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, really?
Yeah.
What's your strategy going into this?
Don't change anything.
What do you mean?
I've been beating up Kevin Owens for years now. And so, let me give this guy his due. This is a tough, sturdy guy, you know, and he's a little crazy. He's willing to do anything out there. Mm-hmm. But I've faced him a few times, and I've been pretty successful. So for me, you know, I just feel like as long as I don't change anything, if it's not broke, don't break it. Just stay in the same system, go out there and do what I do. And pretty much I feel like I'm genetically coded to beat Kevin Owens every time. It's like the small print of my DNA.
Yeah.
Yep, beat Kevin Owens, yeah, check,
you
done.
got this. Yeah. All right, Kevin, if you're watching, wake up. Roman Reigns, everybody. The road to WrestleMania kicks off tomorrow at the Royal Rumble, which you can see live on Peacock. We'll be right back with stand-up from Kathy Ladman. Stick around.
Hey, hey.